Now, floods and landslides across Asia have killed more than 200 people and caused destruction in the region. On the other hand, the US is dealing with wildfires that have consumed hectares of land and resulted in mass evacuations. With uncertain climatic conditions around the globe, there's a need to address it as well.
The world is facing the adverse effects of climate change like never before as extreme weather events continue to affect normal life across continents. Several regions in Asia are adversely impacted by floods and landslides that continue to upend normal life. India's eastern state of Bihar is dealing with devastating flood. Hundreds of villages have been inundated, affecting more than 3.5 lakh people. State and National Disaster Response Force is engaged in relief operations. Trapped residents are provided with dry food packets. The Disaster Management Department also conducted an aerial survey of the flood-affected area. In neighboring Nepal, devastating floods have wreaked havoc and killed at least 223 people. Rescue efforts have intensified. Most roads and highways in the capital, Kathmandu, remain blocked due to landslides. Prime Minister KP Oli called for an emergency meeting to address the crisis. 1 billion rupees have been allocated to deal with the situation. Schools have been shut and a holiday is declared, advising people to stay at home as Taiwan braces for landfall of super typhoon Krathon. More than 7,700 people have been evacuated from vulnerable areas as a precautionary measure. Flights have been cancelled and 40,000 troops are on standby to bolster rescue efforts. Residents made barriers around their homes using sandbags to protect them from the impact of high tides. Krathon, labelled as Category 3 hurricane, is expected to make landfall on Wednesday. Devastating wildfires have engulfed America's Bolivia. President Luis Arce officially declared it as a national disaster on Monday. The government announced the measure, citing severe air pollution and a sanitary danger due to the fires. More than 7 million hectares of forest has been consumed and the region is facing an environmental crisis.
Y hemos aprobado este decreto número, ministra.
We have approved this decree 5253, which is the declaration of national disasters, so that we can activate everything possible to combat these fires which have been worrying us for the last 3 months, in which we have been fighting them.
Para poder enfrentar.
In the US, California has ordered evacuation after blaze flared up over the weekend. The inferno has consumed around 43,000 acres of land. Globally, nations are working together to take measures to reduce global warming as extreme weather events are expected to worsen over the years. Bureau Report, DD India.
All right, Shweta Singh joins us from Kathmandu and Salman Haider joins us from Patna for more. Shweta, the death toll is only climbing up. How is Nepal coping with the flood and its aftermath?
Amish, you see here 1 billion NPR have been released by Finance Ministry to cope up with present disaster condition. Prime Minister had yesterday evening called emergency meeting, and within an hour he has asked all the media houses to meet him in person so that the message that he wants to convey to the people may be spread, that not only government but civil societies and residents should come forward on humanitarian ground to support co-citizens. So it is a tough time for Nepal, and you see road department have deployed excavators around to clear all the road blockages. But because there are severe road blockages across 4 provinces, Lumbini, Madhya Pradesh, Bagmati, Gandaki and Koshi, 5 provinces I would say. And in this condition, all the bridges, 16 major bridges are completely destroyed. It is very difficult to recreate all the roads at this point of time with already so much of debris over the roads. And people half being deployed to clear road, half people deployed to provide rehabilitation and support. So it is a tough time. And I would say the relief operation from Ministry of Water Supply is also there, that it started distributing water purification kit to each and every household, because there are chances of waterborne diseases now as the flood impact is going down, but the chance of diseases is very high. So ministry is at every ministry, health ministry, road construction ministry, water supply ministry, everyone is involved. Nepal Army, police, yet they are trying to find the missing people. 28 people are yet missing in spite of last 3-4 days effort of rescuing people. So this ongoing process, I think it will take a couple of more days to rescue people, because when you're trapped in a swamp or in a water body, it's very difficult to evacuate yourself all on yourself. You need some support as aerial support. Helicopters are required to pull you out from that swamp. So it's a bit difficult here right now.
Difficult and a tough time indeed for Nepal, as Shweta is reporting there from Kathmandu. Let me bring in Salman Haider. Salman, how many districts in Bihar are affected, and the situation remain still very critical?
Yes, Ramesh, as I said earlier, there are in total 13 districts, all from northern part of Bihar. And they are very badly affected. Meanwhile, the Chief Minister today made an aerial survey to assess the devastation situation in the flood-affected areas. And NDMA and the Department of Natural Disaster has also made a survey yesterday. More barrages, rather embankments, have breached, engulfing more villages. In Darbhanga, almost 4 blocks and 2 dozen villages are inundated right now, and over 500,000 population is affected. So the situation is still grim, but the outflow of water from the barrages, 2 major barrages are there. Kosi and Valmiki Nagar barrage, the outflow has gone down from 6.5 lakhs to 1.5 lakhs this morning, to 6 this morning. So the situation is likely to improve by tomorrow. But right now, a large number of the population has been rendered homeless, and now they are living over the embankments, which are their life is right now very vulnerable. Yes, Ramesh.
All right, we leave it there. Salman Haider in Patna and Shweta Singh in Kathmandu. Thank you. Appreciate it.